Hi, you are welcome to the Real Pic YT YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe Real Pic YT YouTube channel soon. Join us to learn about the world. Today we're going to tell you about pyramids. Thought some popular version of history held that the pyramids were built by slaves or foreigners forced into labor. Skeletons excavated from the area show that the workers were probably native Egyptian agricultural laborers who worked on the pyramids during the time of year when the Nile River flooded much of the land nearby. Approximately 2.3 million blocks of stone had to be cut, transported and assembled to build Khufu's Great Pyramid. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus wrote that it took 20 years to build the required labor of 1 lakh men. But later, archaeological evidence suggests that the workforce must actually have been around 20,000. No pyramids are more celebrated than the Great Pyramids of Giza, located on a on West Bank, the Nile River, on the outskirts of modern-day Cairo. The oldest and largest of the 3 pyramids at Giza, known as the Great Pyramid, is the only surviving structure out of the formed 7 wonders of the ancient world. It was built for Pharaoh Khufu, Snefer's successor and the second of 8 kings for the 4th dynasty. Though Khufu's reigned for 23 years, relatively little is known for his reign beyond the grandeur of his pyramid. The size of pyramid's base average 755.75 feet. It means 230 meters, and its original height was 481.4 feet, making the largest pyramid in the world. 3 small pyramids built for Khufu's queens are linked up next to the Great Pyramid, and a tomb was found nearby containing the empty sarcophagus of his mother, Queen Hatshepsut. Like other pyramids, Khufu's is surrounded by rows of mastabas, where relatives of officials of the king were buried to accompany and support him in the afterlife. The middle pyramid at Giza was built for Khufu's son, Pharaoh Khafre. The pyramid of Khafre is the second tallest pyramid at Giza and contains Pharaoh Khafre's tomb. An antique further built inside Khafre's pyramid complex was the Great Sphinx, a radiant statue covered in limestone with the head of man and the body of a lion. It was the largest statue in the ancient world, measuring 240 feet long and 66 feet high. In the 18th dynasty, the Great Sphinx would come to be worshipped itself as the image of local from the god Horus. The southernmost pyramid at Giza was built for Khafre's son, Menkaure. It is the shortest of 3 pyramids, and it is a precursor of the smaller pyramids that would be constructed during the 5th and 6th dynasties. From the beginning of the dinosaur era, royal tombs were covered into rock and covered with a flat-roofed, rectangular structure known as a mastabas, which were precursors into pyramids. The oldest known pyramid in Egypt was built around 2630 BC at Saqqara for the 3rd dynasty. King Dosan, known as the Step Pyramid, it began as the traditional mastaba but grew into something much more ambitious. As the history goes, the pyramids' architecture was Imhotep, a priest and healer, who some 1,400 years later would be deified as the patron, saint, scribe, and physicians. Over the course of nearly 20 years, Freegan pyramid builders assembled 6-step layers of stones that eventually reached it. It was the tallest building of its time. The step pyramids was surrounded by a complex of courtyards, temples, and shrines where Dawson could enjoy his afterlife. After Dawson, the stepped pyramid became the norm of the royal burials, although none of those planned by this dynasty successors were completed. The earliest tomb construction as a true pyramid was the real pyramid at Durshar, one of 3 burial structures built for the first king of 4th dynasty, Snefru. It was named for the color of the limestone block used to construct the pyramid core. Pyramids continued to be built throughout the 5th and 6th dynasties, but the general quality and scale their construction declined over this period, along with the power and wealth of kings themselves. In the late Old Kingdom pyramids, beginning with that of King Unas, pyramids builders began to inscribe written accounts of events in the king's Freegan on the walls on the burial chamber and the rest of the pyramid's interior, known as pyramid texts. These are the earliest significant religious compositions known from ancient Egypt. The last of great pyramid builder was Pipi II, the second king of 6th dynasty, who came to power as a younger boy and ruled over 19 years. By the time of his rules, all kingdom perspective was dwindling and the pharaoh had lost some of his quasi-divine status as a power of non-royal administrative official group. Pepys II pyramid built at Saqqara and completed some 30 years into his reign was much shorter than others of Old Kingdom. With Pepys' death, the kingdom and strong central government virtually collapsed and Egypt entered the turbulent phase known as the First Intermediate period. Last king of the 12th dynasty would turn to pyramid building during so-called Middle Kingdom phase, but it was never on the same scale as the Great Pyramid. Tomb robbers and other vendors in both ancient and modern times removed most of the bodies and funeral goods from Egypt's pyramid, and they planted their exteriors as well. Stripped of most of their smooth, fried limestone covering the Great Pyramids no longer reach their original height. Khufu's, for example, measuring only 451 feet high. Nevertheless, millions of people continue to visit the pyramids each year, drawn by their towering grandeur and the enduring allure of Egypt's rich and glorious past. I think you enjoyed this story, so stay with us to find out what you didn't know about this world. And don't forget to subscribe Real Pic YT YouTube channel. Have a nice day.